Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got an affordable makeup look for you today, and I've had some requests to do more drugstore type makeup looks, and that can be a little bit challenging for me in that I'm mostly a higher end eyeshadow type gal. I love the Maybelline color tattoos and the L'Oreal Infallibles, but other than that, I tend to stick with higher end eyeshadows. But I do like affordable eyeshadows as well, just not always from the drugstore. So today it's more of an affordable palette for you guys. This is the Coastal Scents Revealed 1 palette. I also have the Revealed 2 palette. I love these palettes. They are awesome, neutral palettes. And they're great dupes for, this one's a dupe for the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette. There's certain shades in here that kind of line up with shades in those palettes. And then the Revealed 2 palette is a great dupe for the Naked 3. So I love these palettes. They are awesome. And I have other videos about these, so anything that I have to do with them, like tutorials, reviews, blog posts, anything having to do with these palettes, I'll link it down below for you guys so you can check all those out. But this look today, it's a very kind of wearable daytime sort of an eye. I tend to be more of a glam makeup type gal, so this is wearable and daytime to me. So I hope that you consider it that too. In that it's kind of like a champagne sort of a lid and browns, and the liner is a little bit more subdued. And yeah, I would consider it a pretty wearable daytime sort of a makeup look. So it's using the Coastal Scents Revealed palette. If you want to see how to get it, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to start with my primer. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie eyeshadow primer. Just apply that to your lids. Next I'm going to take MAC's Painterly Paint Pot and apply that to the top half of my lids to cancel out discoloration. Now take some kind of a creamy base. This is Maybelline's Barely Branded, and apply that to the bottom part of your lid, no higher than your crease. Now I'm going to go in with my Coastal Scents Revealed palette and get some of this matte shade right here on some kind of a blending brush. This is a Sedona Lace EB09, and apply that into your transition area, kind of in your crease and right up above that. Next I'm going to take some of this champagne shade on some kind of a small shader brush. This is a Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm going to apply this to the inner half of my lids. There is some fallout, but it's not bad. And kind of build up this color right here. And then I'm going to apply some of that same shade on my brow bone. This is I think a Smashbox shadow brush. I'm not even really sure what it is, but any kind of a brush will work for your brow bone. And just blend that. And then I'm going to take some of this brown shadow on the bottom row. You can see it's the fourth one over. This is a little crease brush. I got it at CVS. And just apply that to your outer V. And blend that over into your crease. And then you can go back in with your blending shade and that blending brush and just kind of blow all those lines out and just really soften everything. This will make it more of a daytime eye, just making sure everything's blended together and there isn't any harshness to the look. And then I'm going to go back in with some of that champagne shade just to really brighten that up more. Now I don't want to go too dark on my lower lash line, so I'm going to get some of this brown shade right here. This is the second one over on the bottom row. And I'm just going to get a little angled brush. This is a BH Cosmetics something. And just apply that to my lower lash line. And now just apply your favorite eyeliner. I'm going to be using this Rimmel Scandeleyes pencil. This is the waterproof Kohl Kajal in brown. And I'm going to line my upper lash line and try to keep that as close to my lashes as possible. And you'll see that I bring it up a little bit on my outer corner right there. It's because my eyes kind of turn down a little bit, so I feel like this helps kind of lift my eyes, but you do not have to do it thicker on the outer part like I do. That's just something I do. And then to soften that line, I'm just going to go over it with that angled brush just to kind of soften any of the harsh lines there. And then just curl your lashes and apply your favorite mascara. I'm going to be using CoverGirl's Clump Crusher today. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. And now I'm going to tell you what I used on the rest of my face. Okay, for foundation and powder, I've got my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation. I wear it in 110, love this. And then I set it with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Powder, and I wear it in 105, 110 Fair. So that's what I've got on my face. And then for bronzer, I'm wearing the Jane Bronzing Powder in Inspire. I get mine, I've seen these at Ulta, but my closest Ulta doesn't carry it, so I got this at Kohl's. And it was pretty affordable, I think around $10, but it's a great bronzer. I love that one. And then for powder, not powder, blush, I've got the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Blush in, what's this one? Warm. It's a really cute kind of like peachy coral. This packaging, I tell you, it's like crazy. It's all over the place. It's a really great kind of peachy coral, and it's just one of those blushes that just goes with a bunch of different makeup looks. So it's really, really easy. It's a great one just to grab if you're going like on a trip or something, because it's gonna go with everything. And then for my highlight, I'm wearing my Hard Candy. This is technically the So Baked bronzer, but it's a highlight. This is in Tiki. It's just a nice kind of golden highlight, so pretty. Gorgeous for summertime and just when you want to look glowy. It's beautiful. And then for my lips, I'm wearing the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm. This is in Elusive. It's kind of a muted sort of medium pink, and then over it I have this Maybelline Color Elixir. I think this was limited edition, but it's in Radiant Bloom. I think this was like from the spring, but really any kind of like a peachy, pinky sort of a gloss will go with this. And if you want to make this look even more wearable and even more daytime, just use the gloss. Like pick any kind of a nude or a pinky kind of peachy gloss or something, and just use that by itself and it'll make it a lot more subdued. So, but I love these glosses, they really are great. Have kind of a perfumey smell, but they're not horrible. I can stand it and I'm pretty sensitive to smells. Alright guys, so that's the finished look and tutorial. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and let me know your thoughts on the revealed palettes, what kind of looks you've been making with them. Just give me your feedback and your thoughts. I would love to know that. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.